I'm Pete Jr., New Era Apparel. Check it out, faces right here. Coming out of New York, Long Island. Maybe you know me, maybe you don't. But I'll tell you one thing, it's $75, that's it. Take care, brush your hair. My biggest purchase this year was my 14-color Sportsman EXG M&R. Fabulous machine, love it to death, look at it every day and fall in love with it every day even more. Absolutely great piece of machinery, very fast, precise, quick, just an overall top-notch product from M&R. If I could get anything from my shop, right now I would probably go CTS. Very important to streamline that part of my business, and just being able to streamline your prep and your workflow is key, especially in the contract printing world where you're working on low margins. The biggest mistake I made this year was buying a piece of machinery, not doing all my research, not checking UCCs. It's very important when you buy a machine, you check people's UCC, you get a bill of sale, you get a receipt. I was lucky enough to avoid a big lawsuit and lose a piece of equipment. If it wasn't for Geneva Capital, I got to give a shout out to them because they took care of me big time. If you guys need anything, Geneva Capital, great financing company. They worked it out for me. It was a beautiful deal, and could have been a lot worse. Could have lost a piece of machinery, could have lost a lot of money, and it's very important you check out your machines. If you don't know about your machines, you contact somebody that does. You have them inspect the machine. Don't buy anything sight unseen unless you're very, very handy. It could cost you a lot of money in the end. That's a tough question. I got to give it up to Ryan Moore. I mean, that's somebody I look up to. It's someone close to me in age, someone that's done very, very well for themselves, built a great company, knows a lot about marketing, good quality person, and I believe that's very important, that when people talk about him, they talk about him with respect. Also, another person that I respect very much is Tony Sotomayor from M&R. He's my local sales rep, great guy, he's taught me a lot. He's my guru, and without him, I wouldn't be here. If I could hire somebody for a new role in my shop, it would definitely be an artist. Graphic designers out there, please give me a call. I'm dying to have an in-house graphic designer that knows what they're doing. It's extremely difficult to find somebody that not only can be artistic, creative, following with trends, but more importantly, preparing artwork that is meant for screen printing and then being able to take it, separate it, and do what you have to do with it. That's a very big problem right now. I believe in the industry is just finding people that are capable and not relying on software that does 90% of the job and not 100% of the job. I would say basically being on your feet for a lot of hours, new hires. It's very difficult. The heat in the summer, starting somebody off, checking merchandise, attention to detail is a problem. Being able to handle a dryer, the temperature's coming out of it, the pace is coming out of it. We have a very big shop, so when we're running automatic equipment, we'll have thousands of pieces coming through, within an hour, and just being able to handle that, take that, stack that, fold that, get it into the box becomes a very difficult issue. And just learning all the styles and the colors, it's just a very difficult business to be in. It's not for everybody, and you really have to have a lot of attention to detail. You have to care about what you do. That's very important. Pricing with retail customers is just based on I kind of wing it. That's how I do it. Not gonna lie, that's how I sell. I believe, not everybody gets the same price. There's certain situations where people do deserve to get a better price than others. Not that I'll gouge. If someone's paying $9, do I sell them the shirt for $8.75? Absolutely not. I'll give them my price. If I feel that they are somebody that I believe will be a good customer, I may give them a price a little bit cheaper than a standard price. Turner's contract printing, obviously, that's built on a matrix, more or less for everything that we do. There are some things that maybe printing on a location very close to the sleeve, or printing on a shirt for 6 colors, those things like that. Sometimes I do leave a little leeway because certain jobs are not the same, and to give a pricing structure for jobs like that, I believe is not really in my best interest, and not really for the customer either. Some are easier than others. whether or not the colors touch and using a jacket hold down, that's a big deal. I believe that's something a matrix can't really do, and it allows me to be that much more competitive than somebody else. Prices are going up with time. Minimum wage is going up, and it's something that personally I am behind on, and that's one of my weaknesses. And I would like this year to really bump my pricing up a little bit, kind of work smarter, not harder, work less, make the same, work less, maybe make more. It's very important for me this year to be able to come to shows like this, be able to meet and greet people and not have to worry, about churning dollars and printing for pennies. Facebook, man. Facebook is where I'm at, man. You can come holler at me, Pete Jr. Find me on Facebook. You'll see me flexing like this. That's where I get a lot of my sales from. A lot of people that I grow up with, see my videos, see my posts, and, they'll follow me on Instagram too, but not so much. 100% Facebook has made me hundreds of thousands of dollars. My target market for this year is to go after, maybe companies that are suppliers. An Alpha, for instance, a company like that, maybe not so big, maybe a smaller person like that. But that's my target, is to offer more contract printing for people that are in the business, that know the business, that will send you a proper PO. It's very important. I waste a lot of time dealing with people with half-assed POs, and that's no good. You're losing time, you're losing money, deal with someone's bullshit because they're too lazy to do the right job. That's not how you become successful.